Hey guys, it's Emily Ann. Today we'll be doing a 30-minute bar class full body. You'll want a mat. Also grab a mini exercise ball or a throw pillow. Then you'll also want to grab 1 or 2 light set of weights, no higher than 5 pounds. And then also make sure you have a chair to hold on to or a bar. And that's it, let's get started. All right guys, so from here we're gonna start with our feet in a wide stance, wider than your hips and all 10 toes face forward. Take a big inhale, reach your arms out up over your head. Then as you exhale, take your arms down. We'll do that again. Inhale out up over your head. Exhale, reach your arms to the side. Big reach side, side, out, up and over. Try to separate your ribs from your hips, open your chest. Then rotate your chest to the floor. Hands to the leg, pull your chest to the leg. Hands to the middle, roll up through your spine. Reach your arms out. Side, side, out, up and over. Ribs pull away from your hips, open chest. Then rotate your chest to the floor. Grab your leg, pull your chest to your leg. Hands in the middle, roll up through your spine. All right, reach your arms forward, shift your weight back into your heel for a side lunge. We come up, squeeze your glutes, switch and lift, switch and lift. See how far you can sit your hips back while keeping your chest lifted. And up, and up. Knit your ribs together underneath your chest. Keep your shoulders from your ears. We only got 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. Just 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, stand towards the back edge of your mat. We're gonna squeeze our legs all the way together. Chin to your chest. Walk out into your plank and just hold. So shoulders are right over your wrist. Slide your shoulders down your back and then start to squeeze your inner legs and glutes together. Pull your tailbone down to the back of your knees so your pelvis tucks under slightly, finding more length in the lower back. We're gonna flex our right foot, lift the leg, just pulse. Up, up, up. So your core is quite a bit more challenged. The back of your right thigh and glute are activating. If you need to modify at all, you are down to your left knee, left shin. You take that modification if you feel like your abs aren't quite strong enough or you're feeling any shortening in the lower spine. Up, up, just 3, 2, hold the lift of the leg, tiny bend and extend. Feel like you're pushing something heavy back with the heels, that active pressure, back, back. Try to lift the thigh a little bit higher as you extend the leg. Just 10, 8, last 6, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Bring the toe down, downward facing dog. Just release the shoulders, upper traps. Then find your plank again. Squeeze your glutes, tuck the tailbone under. Flex your left foot and just pulse the straight left leg up, up, up. And again, if you need to, you are down to that right knee, right shin. Keep the low abs lifted. You shouldn't be able to lift your leg higher than your hip. If you are finding that, that means you're sinking into your low back and not using your core. So lift up from that low belly, lengthen in the low spine. Resist to lift up, up, up. We got 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, tiny bend and extend. Bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Keep that breath alive. Shoulders over your wrists, long, long neck. You only got 10, 8, just 6, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Separate your knees, child's pose. Reach your arms forward and drop your head. Just breathe in once. Exhale, let it go. And then meet you to your forearm plank. Elbows underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers and press your palms flat to the floor. We're gonna straighten those legs behind us if you can. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Begin to rock the heels. Back, back. Now, if this is too advanced for you and you wanna take a modification, you're gonna hold this modified plank with your feet flexed. Squeeze your inner thighs together no matter what, and you'll just pulse the heels to the glutes. Pulse in. So this is the modification. You're on the balls of the feet with straight legs for the advancement. Now as we do this, our chest slowly wants to sink down to the mat. Don't let that happen. Push the forearms down. Keep the chest lifted. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze. Lift your heels high. From here, we're gonna tap our right toe or right knee to the right, feet together. Left toe or left knee to the left, center. Open, together. Open, together. Faster if we can. So that modified position looks just like this. Open, 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 open. Keep that going. Remember, elbows right underneath your shoulders. Spread those fingers and push those palms into the floor. Lengthening your neck this entire time. You got 8 more seconds. We got one more variation coming up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs together, whether you're on your knees or on the balls of the feet. Tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the glutes. Tiny bend in the legs and extend. Bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. If you're on your knees, you're pulsing the heels in till the end. You only got 15 seconds. Put in that work. Keep your belly tight, glutes tight. Bend, reach for only 8, 6, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down on your front body, palms to the floor, cobra stretch. Look up, look over your right shoulder, left. Come back to center, press back to your knees. All right, guys, we're moving into biceps. I need you to quickly grab your ball or your folded pillow. Folded pillow, you're gonna fold it in half, put a high between your inner thighs, or just place your ball there. If you have 2 sets of weights, I would say grab either your 5s or your 4s for this one. Squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your glutes, wrap the abs in. From here, we're gonna bend our arms right at 90-degree angles with your palms facing each other. Full bend in and extend. Full bend and reach. Keep your elbows looking down to the floor this entire time. As your elbows point down, your upper arms, so elbow and above, are gonna squeeze into your side body. Full bend and reach. Full bend and reach. Keep going. Exhale, inhale, lift the upper body. Exhale, inhale, lift and lengthen. Just 4. In 3, we hold it. In 2, hold the bend. Lift your elbows up, right around your chest line. Squeeze your inner thighs tighter on the ball. Reach one arm forward, and then switch. And switch, so the arms never stop moving. As soon as they find that extension, they start to find that bend. Once you find that deep bend, we go right back into that extension. As we do this, keep the ribs soft underneath your chest. Let's take those arms out into a wider V. We're almost done. You're gonna give me 12 more seconds like this. We got one last variation for your biceps. Just 6, 4, 3, 2, both arms straight. Flip your palms up to face the ceiling. Bring your inner thighs a little closer on your ball or pillow. Then bicep curl in, resist, reach out. In and out. These are your final 20 seconds. Squeeze the biceps in. Resist that reach out with the forearms. Bend, reach, bend. 12 seconds. Wrap the belly in tight. You only got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Put those weights down and then take your ball, put it to the side. From here, we go right into a downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, drop your head. Then walk your hands back into your feet. Soft bend in your knees and roll right up through your spine. All right, now grab your lighter of the 2 sets. So I would say these are 3s, 2s, or maybe even 1-pound weights. Up to you. Heels together, toes apart, feet in a V shape. Soft bend in your knees. Now bring your arms to a first position, oval shape. Middle finger going right in front of your sternum. Just squeezes. In, 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 in. Keep it going. So right now, as we keep the arms lifted, try to keep the weights pretty far away from your chest. So the arms aren't straight, but there's a lot of length. That's gonna challenge the front and tops of your shoulders here. Exhale, keep going. With every squeeze in, there's a deep breath out, so your abs keep wrapping in more. You got 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze. Shoulders down, waistline pulls up. Bring one arm up to a 5th position, just in front of your hairline, and go right back down. Other arm, lift up, half that oval shape, right back down. Straighten the legs, bend the legs. Straighten, bend, lift, lower. So you never lose sight of your hands and your peripheral vision. If you do, that means that arm is swinging back. You want to keep that arm in front. Up and down, up and down. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Now just pulse the hips down, down. We're gonna take those palms to face the floor. Take your hands into a wide V. So your middle fingers are just barely seen in your peripheral vision. Keep pulsing. Low V, high V. Low V, high V. Now when you find a higher V, your middle fingers are just around your eyeball height. If your shoulders start to creep up, not worth it going that high. You wanna keep those shoulders down, even if that means you put down the weights or just switch to a slightly lighter set. Up and down, lift and lower. Notice if your arms are starting to bend. If they are, lengthen them more. You got 8, 7, 6, 5. We're not done yet, so don't give up. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop right at your shoulder line. Bring your right wrist over your left and just begin to pulse that top arm up, 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 up. Now, if those shoulders have become earrings, you're just gonna take those arms a little lower and you can pulse up from that higher, lower position and up. But if you can stay shoulder line, amazing. You got 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, left wrist on top, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep breathing, keep lengthening the neck. Squeeze your inner thighs, inner heels together to wake up your inner thighs more in this bent position with the legs. So full body activated. Give me 8 more like this, then it's your final variation, guys, for shoulders. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your arms back into that wide V. Rotate your arms inward so your pinky fingers face the ceiling. Bend, reach, hips pulse down. This is it. Lengthen the neck, pull the abs in, reach up from the top of the head. Give me 20 seconds. Reach, reach, belly tight. Reach out with those knuckles or fingers. You got 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Release. Lift the shoulders up, roll them down your back. Bring one ear to one shoulder just to release your neck a little bit more, your upper trap, your shoulders. And then we got other side. Then coming right back to center. From here, guys, I want you to bring your feet hip width distance apart, all 10 toes facing forward. We're gonna keep these light weights in your hands. So think 3, 2, or 1 pound weights. Bend your knees deeply. Hinge your torso forward from your hip line so your spine stays neutral. Bring your arms back to that oval shape, first position. Middle finger goes right in front of your sternum. Lead up with your elbows and wrists. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Resist to come down. Lift, lower, lift. Resist gravity on the way down. Up and down, up and down. You keep going. So when you lead up with the elbows and wrists, it's like you're a puppet. You got strings connected to your elbows, strings connected to your wrists, so your arms get longer. It's gonna get harder as the more you straighten your arms. You got 5, then a hold. Keep that going, just 4. Just 3, 2, hold it. Just pulse up 8, 7. This is the last for the back body. Really go for it. You got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms down for a moment. Lengthen the neck again. Lift your elbows all the way up to the ceiling. We'll extend our arms straight back behind us. Bend your arms at 90 degrees. Extend straight back, bend 90. Extend, bend 90. Soft bend in the knees, deep bend. Soft bend, deep bend. 6, 5, 4, just 3, just 2. Hold the extension with your arms. Squeeze your arms in, 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 in. Keep going. All right, so if ever you keep squeezing, if ever you can't keep those wrists above your hips, you're gonna set the weights down, open up your chest, lift those straight arms up, and continue to squeeze in. This squeeze in comes from that spot between the shoulder blades, your elbows, and your wrist. It has to come from all those points. You got 5 more than a lift. 3, 2, hold the squeeze. Flip your palms to face the floor, lift your elbows up, extend your fingers, knuckles back. Bend, reach, pulse your hips down, bend and extend, bend and extend. Keep going, don't stop here. I need you to open up that chest. I need you to lift those wrists higher. In just 10 seconds, we got a balance challenge. You got 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it, fight for it. Flip your palms to face the ceiling. Can you lift a little higher? Lift the heels off the floor. 10 seconds. If the heels aren't lifting, you can keep them flat, but those arms gotta stay high, chest gotta stay open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming up, put those weights to the side. From here, guys, just bring your right arm across your chest, look over your right shoulder, and then switch other side. Chest opener. Clasp your hands, pull the knuckles down, open up your chest, and release. All right, quickly grab your ball or your folded pillow, then find your spot at your bar or at your chair. And then from here, we'll start profile to your bar. So your feet are your hip width distance apart, parallel, all 10 toes face forward, right? Soft bend, soft touch with your hand on the bar, and then lift your heels all the way up. Keep your heels lifted, press down to the balls of your feet, and then bend your knees deeply. We'll take this ball or folded pillow, put it above the knees to the high inner thighs, outside hand on the hip. Just begin to crush the ball or pillow with your high inner thighs. It's squeeze and stay, squeeze and hold. Not squeeze, release, but squeeze, stay, squeeze, hold. Pair with an exhale. Breathe out, abs pull in, hold that contraction. In, in, in. Now as we're squeezing, are your heels lifted? Lift them up. Keep the balls of the feet pressing down. You got 5, just 3, 2, hold the squeeze. Down 2 inches, up 2 inches, down 2 inches, up 2 inches. So this is coming from your hips. Very small down, very small up. Just real 2 inches. Little down, little up. You're still holding on to that squeeze of your inner thighs. Pelvis is neutral, but the glutes, they have woken up. Squeeze the cheeks together. Little up, little down, little up, little down. Maybe your legs are starting to quiver like mine. If they are, amazing, stick with it. This is where we want to get to. You got 3, 2, now 1, just pulse it for 15 seconds. Keep that squeeze of your inner thighs, try to flatten that ball. This is the last bit with the ball, so we really want to flatten it now. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming out of it. Put that ball to the side, and then quickly run back to your bar. All right, heels together, toes apart, your feet are in a V shape. Let's lift the heels all the way back up again. Now reconnect your heels so that they're touching. Notice how the balls of the feet, they're still a little bit outwards. Bend your knees deeply, so your knees reach in the same direction as the second and third toes on each foot. Hold it, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep that going. So imagine you're holding on to a penny right between your heels. You're gonna press the heels tighter together so that penny doesn't slip out, but I also want you to suction up your heels to your tailbone. So those heels never drop. Keep that going. Down, down, down. You got 5, 3, 2, hold your hips low. Now squeeze your lower inner glutes. Now you have a penny between your lower butt cheeks. Don't let go of it. Pull the low abs in and up as your pubic bone scoops forward, as your tailbone pulls down. Then squeeze your glutes even tighter. Bring your pelvis back to neutral. Tuck the tailbone under, pull the abs in. Bring your pelvis back to neutral. Tuck, neutral, tuck, neutral, tuck, neutral. Keep squeezing your glutes. You're gonna give me 5 more like this. 5, 4, just 3, just 2. Hold the tuck under with the tailbone, squeeze the glutes. We're pulsing for your final 15, 14, 13, only 10, 9, 8, hold that penny between your heels. Just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out of it. Give the legs a little shake, then quickly a quad stretch. One hand, one foot, soft bend in with the other knee. Pull the foot back as you scoop the pelvis underneath. And then let go of that side. Same thing to the other side. Soft bend in the knee. Pull the foot back. Tuck your tailbone under. And let go. All right, we're diving into glute work now. So you're gonna still be at your chair, or if you happen to have a bar in the room, go to your bar. This time we're gonna be facing our bar, all right? So heels together, toes apart, your feet are in a V shape. From here, I want you to stack your forearms over each other on your chair back or on the bar. If your chair is super low, I do want you to take your hands to the bar instead, just to keep your chest a little bit more elevated. All right. Soft bend in your knees, squeeze the base of your glutes, then tuck your tailbone under as your low abs pull in and up, deeply contracting. Let's point our left foot behind us. Both legs are still bent, still turned out. Squeeze your glutes as you start to pulse the left leg. Up, up, up. Not a big movement, this one's small. Little lift, lift, lift. So we're holding on to that squeeze in your lower glutes. Imagine you're holding on to that penny in your inner glutes, again, right from the base. Both glutes staying active so you can keep your hips level, keep your body square. Up, up. You should be finding that work in the smile of your left glute right now, in the back of your left thigh. Keep that tension. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the lift. Extend your left leg behind you, then open it up to the left diagonal. So wider than your left hip, bring that left leg behind your left hip. We go open and close. As we do this, you gotta be mindful that our abs on the left side stay a little bit more active. So that way, your hips do not shift side to side at all. It's the leg isolating. To the left, back behind you. To the left, back behind you. You got 5, 4, 3, just 2. Hold it to the left diagonal. Flex your left foot, tiny bend, extend your leg straight. Bend, reach, pull up from the belly. Squeeze your low glutes. If you can take your right hand off the bar and bring it to your low back, this is it. Lift that leg a little higher, work into that left outer glute. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, just 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of it. All right, guys, we're going straight into that second side now. So, still facing your bar, heels together, toes apart. Stack your forearms over each other or stay more upright. All right, so soft bend in your knees, squeeze the base of your glutes, and tuck your tailbone under. We're gonna pull those low abs in and up, hold that squeeze in your cheeks again. Point your right foot behind you, both legs bent, both legs turned out. We're gonna lift that left leg off the floor and just pulse it up, 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 up. Keep pulsing. So as you pulse the leg up, you're gonna find that work right in the smile of that right booty cheek again. Maintain the turnout as you lift the leg and pair that lift with a sharper exhale. Push the air out so we can wrap in the abdominals. Hold on to that contraction so maybe we can find a deeper scoop of the pelvis. Then we can squeeze our glutes tighter. Keep pulsing the leg up and up. Give me 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold the lift. Keep your hips square, guys, keep them level. Extend your right leg behind you. Open up your right leg to the right diagonal, then squeeze the right leg behind your right hip. It's open and close. So it's gonna be tricky to keep the leg at the same plane. So actively think about yourself trying to keep that right leg, lifted. Open and close. Keep going. Open and close. So it goes a little bit wider than your right hip and close directly behind that right hip. Open, close. Now your right side body, it should be working a little harder. If you don't feel that, put more weight into that right forearm Or if your palm's on the bar, put more weight to your right palm. That right side of your body's gonna fire up. Open, close. Open, remember to keep that leg lifted. Open, close. You got 5. Give yourself 4 more. 3. We got 2. Hold the right leg to the right diagonal. Flex your right foot, tiny bend. Extend your right leg straight. Bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. If you can keep that right forearm or palm to the bar, then take your left hand to your lower back. Go for that. Lift up from your center core. Level off your hips. Lift the right leg a little higher as you push out with that right heel for 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to lift a little higher as you squeeze both glutes. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out of it, we're going straight into a little stretch. Bring your right ankle over your left thigh. Hinge your torso forward and sit your hips back. Feel the hips release. Feel your right glute stretch. Coming out of it, we'll switch to that second side. Left ankle over your right thigh. Shift your hips back and down. Coming out of it. All right, guys, I want you to grab your ball. Meet me down to the mat. We're going right into abs. All right, guys, so you're gonna grab your ball or your folded pillow and then put it above the knees, high between your inner thighs. Let's point our feet, zip your ankles together, hold behind your knees, right behind your thighs, lift up out of the lower back as you squeeze the glutes, then start to tuck the tailbone under, articulate through your spine, and roll all the way down to your mid back. So we're gonna keep those shoulder blades off the ground. Drag your heels closer to the bum, and then crush those inner thighs on the ball. We just curl, up, up, up. So with every curl, I want that to be paired with a sharp exhale. So when you push the air out, the low abs wrap in like you're wrapping your present. Pull the belly button in, and then feel that low center core press it down into the mat underneath of you. So your lower back's gonna feel like it's getting wider and wider. Lift, lift the chest, up, up. When you use those lower abdominals more, they're gonna help you to bring the chest up higher, up, up. You got 4, 3, 2, hold the lift. Straighten your right leg, squeeze your inner thighs tighter on the ball. Your left arm reaches across your body on the outside of your right leg. Just reach, reach. If you want to advance it, we can extend both of our arms out, out, out. Keep going. Try to reach just an inch farther. You got 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift. Recatch behind your thighs. Right toes down, left leg up. Squeeze your inner thighs on the ball. Lift the chest up higher. Right arm on the outside of that left leg. Reach to the left. Reach, reach. You can keep the left hand attached to the left thigh or make it harder by extending both of your arms out to the left. Reach, reach, reach. Keep that going. Watch that belly button. Is it pushing out or is it pulling in? Wrap that guy in. Up, up. Hold the squeeze of your inner thighs. Keep your glutes tight. We got 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift. Recatch. From here, guys, flatten your feet to the floor. We're gonna curl the chest up a little bit higher. Reach those arms past the shins. Curl up, up. Now I want you to press the feet a little firmer into the floor. Squeeze your glutes and your inner thighs. They keep wrapping in on that ball. You got 5 in a hold. 4, 3, 2. Hold that lift to the chest. To finish this, we're gonna tap our right shin, left shin, right shin, left shin. Can you go faster? Keep your glutes tight, inner thighs crushing that ball. You got only 12, 10, 8, just 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, last 3, 3, higher, 2, 2, 1, 1. Coming down. Put that ball to the side, guys. And when you're ready, hug your knees into your chest and just rock your hips a little side to side. Breathing in deeply and exhale. Then hold behind your thighs, rock forward to back a few times until you make your way upright. Meet me to a downward facing dog. Curl the toes under and drop your head. open your chest. Bend your right knee, push into the opposite heel. And then switch. Both heels down. I want you to float your right leg up for a standing split. First, start with your hips square. Then we'll open up that right hip. Try to lift your leg higher. Then re-square it off. Pull your right knee and right ankle through the arms for a pigeon pose. Now this is a little too stressful on the knee, then I want you to lay on your back and do a figure 4 stretch instead. I'll show you that in just a moment. For my people who are staying in pigeon though, I want you to lift up from your belly, lengthen up through your back body, and then walk your hands forward as much as you can. You keep going, you stay here. If that's a little too intense on the knees, I want you to go into that figure 4, right ankle over your left thigh, and then thread your hands behind your thigh. Just stay here, breathing in deeply. And exhale, a few more breaths like this. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, start to slide your hands back. You're gonna curl those left toes back and pass your right leg back behind you for another downward facing dog. Everyone back into that downward facing dog. We're gonna float the left leg up this time. Keep your hips square to start. Then to get the leg higher, start to open up the hip. Square off your hips again. Pull your left knee, left ankle through for pigeon, or go straight to your back body for that figure 4. All right, try to extend your back leg behind you, lift up from your front body, back body, and then reach forward. Big inhales. And exhale. Stay right here for my people staying in their pigeon pose. Everyone else, I do just want to make sure that it's your left ankle on top this time over that right thigh, and you're grabbing behind your right thigh to pull in. Another big breath in. And exhale. Give me one more like this. Breathe in deeply. And as you exhale, guys, slowly start to walk your hands up. We're gonna curl back those right toes. Pass your left leg back behind you. Walk your hands back into your feet. Soft bend in your knees and roll up through your spine. Once you're up, everybody, legs together, reach your arms wide, out up over your head, palms meet, and pull right down to your chest center. Awesome work, guys.